Okay, here we are. This is our WordPress dashboard. Obviously, you might see something different because I have gone ahead and done different things, but basically the process is all the same. So in the previous video, we showed you how to import our high converting superseller template into your website, and let's have a look at this page. So this is basically your page, a page that has this template installed, and it's looking pretty good. But the only problem is that if we go down to pricing, these buttons don't take anywhere. Now, what you could do is make these buttons go to a product you have in WooCommerce, but then the user would have to add that product to the cart and then check out, and that process is way too long. So what we want to do is, sorry guys. So what we want to do is install a funnel so that once the user clicks this button buy now, he's taken immediately to the checkout page. We want to create as little friction as possible and the smoothest process as possible. So to do that, we're going to install Cartflows and e-commerce and WooCommerce. So go to plugins. I've already installed Cartflows, but I want to show you how to do it. Go to add new on Cartflows. Look for Cartflows. You should see this. This is the one. So click here. It should say install now. Once that's done, say activate, and you should be all set. And let's go to once that's done, just go to. You should see this voice here, Cartflows plugin. Click on Cartflows. You should see a dialog window here telling you to start the wizard. Now, if you start the wizard, make sure to install the plugins it tells you, and it'll probably be asking you to install WooCommerce. And also put in your email so that you can receive their funnel training, which is absolutely important. If you do not see this and you do not have WooCommerce installed, go back to plugins and let's install that for you. Go back to new, say WooCommerce. Yeah, install now. Activate. And we're going to install two other plugins in case. Okay, so it starts the WooCommerce setup immediately, which is a good thing. So, yep, choose where your store is based. I'm just going to choose what Italy, what does it come out? No, it doesn't work. Italia, address 22, whatever, city, the state, it knows where I'm at. My zip code, 630, 5. Choose your currency, very important. And then choose if you want to sell both physical and digital products. I'm only selling digital products on this site. I will also be selling in-person services. So let's go. Help tracking, if you want, do that. And as I was saying, this part is important because we have to actually add what your product is. So go ahead and add your email because you're going to be using this is the email you're going to be using to connect PayPal to WooCommerce. So make sure that this is the email of your PayPal account. If not, you're going to have to make a PayPal account, and I'll show there's a tutorial on that in the next videos. Okay, offline payments. I don't think we're accepting offline payments, so that doesn't matter. Make sure this is on. Continue. Let's go. Kind of slow today. Usually it's really fast. Probably my internet connection or something. And yep. Okay, so if it asks you to install these things, you can if you want to. This is a plugin. This is a template for WooCommerce, but I'd say if you want to, you can install it. It will obviously change your theme. Mine is currently this one, 2017. So you can install that if you want it. If you want your website looking like mine, it's free. It comes with WordPress, and I will not install that. You can. It has pretty good stuff if you want to. It kind of optimizes your WooCommerce, but you really don't need it because, as I said, our checkout process is going to be managed by Cartflows. You can add this stuff if you need to. Basically, MailChimp integrates with WooCommerce, and Facebook, you can sell products on your Facebook page. So yeah, just install it if you want to, otherwise just uncheck it. Continue. This might take a bit because it's installing 4 extra plugins. And yeah. Okay, so let's go through this. Let's do this. And yeah, so then it tells you to install Jetpack. I'm not gonna install it. Skip the step. You can do it definitely. It's worth it. But you know, I just want to show you guys how to install your super selling funnel. Okay, so if you want their tips, put in your email. We're gonna create a product right now. And I could have helped you out by importing the products, but I really want you to see how to do it on your own because that's really important. So before creating a product, we have to see if we have all our plugins installed. Let's go to dashboard. And I'm doing this now before I forget. You need 2 more plugins that are pretty important. Before I forget, I'll probably make another tutorial telling you which plugins you need to install, but these are quite important. So go back to your search thing and say Cartflows again, and you go ahead and install your WooCommerce cart abandonment recovery. That's important, and I'll probably show you how to set that up on another tutorial, but I just want to make sure you know that you need this because it helps increase your cart abandonment. What happens is people are going to say click buy now, and they're going to start putting in their details, and then for some reason they're going to abandon because they're like, I'm not sure I need this. And what happens is that this will capture their email and their info, so you can send them an email, giving them a coupon or something like that. Okay. The next one is, let's write WooCommerce. And so basically WooCommerce sells products, but you don't have a payment gateway, so you need that. So you either install WooCommerce Stripe payment gateway or a PayPal checkout payment gateway. Now we're going to install this one. We're going to install this one because that's what we're using right now, and I've already made a tutorial for this. And I will be making one for Stripe if you want to, but basically how you do it is exactly the same way. Okay, so install those 2, and now I want to go to WooCommerce, and where is my WooCommerce? Okay, I want to go to WooCommerce and basically go through the settings and put in all your details. But I want to show you how to add a product. Okay. So this is an important part of setting up your funnel, because then if you don't set this up, the funnel does not know what product to start selling for you. Ready to start selling something awesome? Create product. There you go. This is your product page. Okay, so product name, go through this if you need to. We're not going to do this because I'm going to explain it to you. So my product name, let's say it's a website. Add a description here if you want to. Then go all the way down here and let's give all the details for this product. So if you're creating a product that has 3 variations, as I explained, it has to have for this strategy to work, you need to create one product with more or less 3 variations. I recommend 3. So go here, choose variable product, and yeah, leave that as is. Inventory, you can add an ID identification stock keeping unit if you want to manage stock, but in my case I have a digital product, so there is no stock, there is no shipping. We don't have linked products. We just go down to attributes and we create our different packages here. So click on custom attribute, add, I am going to be calling it or package or pricing, whatever you want. Package. So my first package is 0 revisions. So I will be selling a cheap ass website for 0 revisions. That means once you pay, you cannot make any revisions to it unless you pay more. Otherwise, you can choose other packages. Obviously, I will offer a refund in case they're not happy. Then I have 1 revision package, so there will be 1 round of revisions, and then my last package is 3 revisions. So try to come up with a package where basically your offer is exactly the same, but only one thing changes. So that's what I did here. Now, to distinguish the packages, you have to put this pipeline symbol so that this thing knows that these are different packages. So that's the name of the attribute. We have 3 packages. It's going to be visible on the product page, and we're going to use it. This is the most important one, used for variations. Now we save the attribute. There you go, and we go down to variations. And before you can add a variation, yeah. So okay, there you go. So now we can add a variation. Create variations from all attributes. No, add variation and say go. Okay, so my first variation, now I can choose from those 3 things that we created, is 0 revisions. Once I choose that, I'm going to click on this arrow and go down. You see all these options? These are all options of that variation. So make sure that it's enabled. What's awesome is you can make it downloadable. So when they buy that package, you can give them something to download. So in my case, it could be an importable template, a PDF, an ebook. That's pretty awesome. So maybe all 3 packages have an ebook. You would say downloadable, go down, and then choose the file, and they'll basically receive the file that you gave them. Downloadable virtual because there is no shipping. This product is not shipped. And the regular price, let's say, is $4.99 and sale price is $2.97. It's in stock, tax class as parent, blah, blah, blah. Add a description if you want to. And then we don't have a download limit. We don't have a download expiry for the downloadable file. I'm actually going to take this off for now because I don't have this. And we're going to say save changes. Awesome. So we did our first package, and now we're going to make our other 2. So always add variation. Okay, so this is our first package. Before I forget, I'm going to set this as our default package. I want this to be our default package. Let's go ahead and add another variation. And this time it's going to be, oops, this one was already set. Any package is 1 revision. Open again. It's virtual. I don't remember the prices, as always. $9.99, $6.97 is the sale price. All good. Save changes. Save changes. And then I add my final pricing tier, which is 3 revisions. Click on the arrow. It's virtual. Regular price is 1,000. Let's say that, and it's going to be $6.97. Okay, save changes. All right, so that's basically all you need to do. And yep, once that's done, you can add a short description here. Once that's done, make sure to add product gallery image. Although it is not necessary for our checkout process, add a product image. It is not necessary for our checkout process. This is only if they land on that product page, which we are not going to be doing right now. What you do is make sure you say publish, because we need that product available to us on our funnel. Okay, so this is done. If you want to view it, just click on this. You'll be able to view your product page. As I said, we're not going to be using it. We're going to be going to Cartflows. And as I said, you probably already have, if you're here, if if you did the wizard, you already had WooCommerce installed and everything. But I recommend just check this out. Say add new. You can add your own funnels here. These are pre-made funnels. These are paid, and these 4 of these are free. So I mean, these are good. You can work with this if you want to. But what we want to do is we want to install our Superseller website. You can create your own also if you want to. But on this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create our Superseller website. So import, and if you want this file, just opt into our form below, or there should be a link if this is on YouTube to get this. I hope I still have this. Cartflows, there you go. Open, import. Okay, successfully imported. Sorry guys, drinking some water. Go back to Cartflows. And this is your funnel. Let's go into edit mode. And I will show you how to connect your product to the funnel. So basically, this funnel has 2 steps. This is the super landing page where we will import our template to. These are the 3 offers we have made. So this is a checkout page for offer 1, offer 2, offer 3. And then we have our thank you page where we will probably be adding an onboarding form where the client, once they've paid for the service, they can start giving us their information so we can work on their product straight away. So let's check this out. Let's view this landing page and see what we're seeing. See what it shows. So there's nothing here, right? There's nothing here. So either say edit step. We're gonna say edit step. There you go. So this is where you edit your superseller. You can edit the graphics here, the design here, and then you have 2 settings here. Shortcodes, there is no shortcode. This is basically the link that takes to the next step. Oh, we don't need this. What we do need is to click on edit with Elementor. Now if you check this out, see it says 5K clients, Cartflows setup, superseller. I don't like that. I'm going to see if I can change that. So to change that, just go to settings. It should be reading. Yeah. Yeah, settings, general maybe. No, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I always forget. Permalinks. Settings, permalinks. And set to day and name. What we want it to be set to is post name. So basically, it'll just use the post name. That's the most easiest way to do this. Scroll down and say save. Okay, let's go back to Cartflows. Let's go into our super funnel, say edit. So funnel is a funnel, and then these are the steps. Let's edit our landing page, edit. And say edit with Elementor. Okay. Let me see. You can change the name here if you want to. And what we're going to do is we're going to import our template that we imported um, into our website in the previous video. So say insert, yeah, override. I never know if I should override the document settings or not. It's always strange. Let Elementor work. Don't go anywhere because then it'll cut the import process in half. Okay, so it's looking good. We basically imported the template into our our landing page of our funnel. So that's good. Let it work. I don't know why it's taking so long on mine. Okay, so make sure to click on the settings, general settings, page layout, make sure it's template for page builders, and then say update. Hopefully that was right. Okay, so this is the first page of your funnel, and I showed you how to edit it on the previous video. And what I want to do now is I want to talk about this little button here. Okay, so make sure to update the prices according to how you update it to your product. It has to be basically the same because this is only text. It's not synced with your WooCommerce. I could obviously make it synced, but then I can't. I would take away the freedom you have of making your own styling here, your own design. I definitely recommend for you to keep this design. Don't change it because this is the design that worked, that had the highest conversion rate. So let's go to this button. And where is this button taking us? Buy offer one. Now you can either, the important thing is that this button takes to the checkout page of the first offer. So yeah, don't click on that. So we have a link here called buy offer one. I'm just going to copy this and then go to our Cartflows, which is nowhere to be seen. So let's go to dashboard. I recommend you keep a tab open for your landing page while you're editing and a tab for your dashboard. So go to Cartflows. So we're editing our landing page. We are going to go into our funnel, say edit again, and remember how our button that of the first package was taken to buy offer one. We're gonna make sure it's the same as this here. So say edit. This is our buy offer one checkout page. That's it. Okay, so it says buy offer one checkout. What we want to do is go say edit here and or copy this onto the link on your button, or just copy it here. Just make sure that this says the same thing as your button. Say OK. Always remember to say OK, otherwise it won't save. There you go, and then say update. Say update. Okay, so we updated. Now let's go down to our the page's settings and shortcode. We have to copy this shortcode onto our page. I know it seems clunky, but that's what we have to do. So we have to copy, basically telling it what to show. So Cartflows checkout, but we have to select a product for it before we copy the shortcode. So let's select the product and let's start writing. I'm writing just what it was called, website. There we go. So the first package was website 0 revisions. And that's good. Say update. Okay, there you go. Now scroll down the shortcodes again, just copy that, make sure you have it copied and go back to your page. No, okay, that was your landing page. Let's go to our Let's edit our checkout page for the first offer. So click on Elementor, and you can add elements to this page. So you could add some cool stuff if you wanted to, but I'm just going to add the shortcode and show you what it shows. So scroll down to the shortcode. No, sorry. First, add a section. I'm just going to add a white section, and then you see it's up here. I am going to click this and scroll down to shortcode and add our shortcode right there. Okay. So this is the shortcode block. Now we have to tell what shortcode we want that block to show. So just paste the Cartflows checkout shortcode we copied before. As you see, it's already showing something. Say apply. There you have it. Okay. Alrighty, so this is basically your checkout page. It's not displaying as I thought it would, but basically, as you see, it says website 0 revisions. This is your package. So when someone, let's see what happens if I go back to my landing page. So this has to be the same as the landing page's path. Let's just say update, preview the changes. I want to test out that button and see if it's taking us to our landing page, our checkout. As I said, I want the button to take immediately to checkout. I don't want any cart flow stuff. Cart processing. Buy now. Let's see what happens. There you go. There's nothing there. Okay, that's good. Let's see why. Let's say edit step. Let's say edit step. This is the buy one shortcodes. The product is chosen. Did I update it? Maybe I didn't update it. Okay, so let's say edit with Elementor again. Maybe I didn't save. I didn't save the page. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Oh, it's empty. It's empty. Yeah, it's basically empty. Who knows, guys? So we're editing our checkout page again. Let's just do that again. Say this, structure, add our shortcode. Our shortcode's there. Paste it, apply, and now let's make sure to say update. Okay. Let's say preview. Okay, that's how it should show. Okay, so everything's working well. Let's test it again though. Let's close this. Go back to our landing page. Say preview changes. So you should be previewing your changes on your Cartflow landing page. Okay. Let's go down to buy now. It's working. The price is what we told it should be. Everything's working. This part, I will show you how to connect your PayPal to your website in the next tutorial. So make sure to view that. Otherwise, the payment, it will work, I think. No, it won't work because you really have to add your API credentials before this thing will work. And yeah, okay, so we did it for the first one. Let me see. Let's do it again for our second package so we're sure that everything's working. So let's close this. This is a preview of our landing page. Let's close that and close. Let's go back to, yeah, close this also, leave. Yeah, probably didn't save that. Okay, so go back to your landing page, go into edit mode, say edit with Elementor. Scroll down to your pricing section and let's go to this button. Click on the pencil. It's taking you to buy offer 2. So we need a page that says buy offer 2, and we know that that page is our checkout page for the second product. Go to your dashboard. I like to have two pages. So one page is my Elementor page where I'm editing the funnel, and the other one is my dashboard. So what I want to do is go to Cartflows, edit, enter my funnel, go down to, so we finished doing this. Now we have to do this one, and you will do the exact same thing for this one, but we'll just do this for offer number 2 right now. Offer number 2. Okay, so you see this here says buy offer 2 checkout. Just change it and say buy offer 2. Okay, say okay. Remember to say okay. And just to make sure, say update so that we don't lose that change. It's happened to me many times that I changed that and I forgot to update it and it went back to normal. Scroll all the way down to checkout layout. First thing is select our product. So start typing something in that I'm writing website. 1 revision and then update. Scroll down again. Let's go to shortcodes. Copy this onto your clipboard and then say edit with Elementor. Awesome. As always, plus sign, full structure, this icon, scroll down to the shortcode block. You have to pull it over and paste it onto that plus sign. Go back here and then paste your shortcode, say apply. Okay, it's pasted it, say update. And now we're going to test it out. Okay, go back to your landing page, and if you didn't change anything, if you did change something, say update. Like if you change this, the link, say update, then click preview, so we see an updated version of the website, of the page. And let's scroll down to this thing's really ugly. To our second package, say buy now, see what happens. There we go. We have website, 1 revision, and the price. As I said, we'll set up PayPal in the next video. The last thing I want to do is set up my thank you page. So let's go back to our flow. So yeah, just exit dashboard. This should take us back to our flow. Go to back to edit flow, or click Cartflows. Oh, here is the start wizard. I don't know why I wasn't saying it for. I guess it changed the position or something. Thanks for installing and using Cartflows start wizard. Sorry guys, it changes every time. Okay, so click on Cartflows. Flows. That was so strange. Boo boo boo. Where was I, guys? Oh yeah, okay, so I'll let you do that on your own. Obviously, it's the exact same process as these two. I want to set up now my thank you page. Okay, so on your thank you page, scroll down, and this is the shortcode you're going to be copying onto the page. You can choose the design if you want, so add some coloring, the heading, etc. And then you can choose the thank you fields. And in our case, I would leave enable order details, overview, order details, billing, but I just take out shipping because we do not have any shipping. Now scroll down again, shortcodes, copy this, and click edit with Elementor. Now you might be wondering, why do I have to paste the shortcode into the page already? And the answer to that is that it's a good thing, because it gives you a lot of freedom in adding content. So let's say you don't want to add the shortcode immediately, but you want to add a heading. So what you would do is say, select structure, click here. So you have this. So now this page is boxed in. I don't think we want it to be boxed, but I'll show you how to change that. We have the heading, put in the T here, and we write, thank you so much, okay? And then we center it if you want. Just showing you why we have to paste a shortcode, because then we decide where it goes. Okay, so let's add another section and then scroll down to shortcode, paste, go here, paste this shortcode and say apply. And so order not found, that's just because we didn't buy anything. So that's why it's saying we didn't find any order. But once the person buys something, they'll see this here. What I would do is I would add another section here, and then I'd add a form, and we don't have, we should have a form block here, and it helps us. So go all the way down, say WordPress. If you had Elementor Pro, you would have forms, but since we don't have it, and I want to show you how to use these plugins for free, I want to see if I have access to the WordPress form block that I installed. There we go. We can add a hustle form, or we can add a WordPress forms. Any plugin should be good. If you want, use hustle. The tutorial for this is on a future video, but you can basically, once they paid, you can add a form on here so you can start the onboarding process, and you can ask them to put in all the information you need for you to start delivering your the goods. Okay, so always remember to say update. Once that's done, and we're almost done. There's one last step that we need to do, and that is tell WordPress that our landing page we created on Cartflows must become the home page. And you do that by going on to settings and reading. So as you see, we have, make sure you click on static page, click on the home page, and scroll down to super seller. That was the name of our landing page, and we're going to tell this to be our homepage, because we basically want people landing on our homepage and buying as soon as possible. Okay, remember to say save changes and settings saved. Let's check out what happened. So visit site. This is our homepage basically, and remember to put a logo in this, which is max height in 60 pixels. Create an image that is max height in 60 pixels. There's a tutorial on that. It says homepage or something, how I made my homepage. And yeah, so let's scroll down and see what happens when someone wants to buy our basic package. Boom. There you go. And all they have to do is just click here to continue payment. And so we're all done. We have fixed all the things we need to fix. This is all set up. Only thing we have to do now is to have this funnel to be function 100%, is to install our PayPal integration, and we'll be doing that in the next video. So see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.